My name is Tuva. I'm an entrepreneur. I run 3 companies. I've been in business now for almost 6 years. So that is me. Yes. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person who puts his cards on the table, right? He's a guy who risks his money initially to start a business, right? These are the people who come up with the ideas, share with the world, share the dream with other people. Other people embrace it, they dream about it, and the following day come to implement. That, to me, that is an entrepreneur. CEOs are very different. CEOs manage existing businesses, right? Sometimes you get the entrepreneur becoming the CEO because they're actually running it. But ideally, you're supposed to run your company, and at some point, you need to leave it to people who have bigger brains than you to run it. So you realize, for example, one of my companies, ABW, Africa Blue Webs, will run. At some point, I'll give it out to a CEO to take it to the next level, right? So that's the role of a CEO, yes. I believe anything can be trained, right? What you need is a passion, right? Every single person needs to do or put his step in something they really love. You need to have the passion for it. Without passion, you can't really do anything. Yeah. So first things, when people are starting business, you realize that they're trying to figure out, is it a good idea? Is it a good venture? Is this something I want to do? Is this something that will make money? So they go looking around for advice. Yeah. And that's the worst thing you can ever do. Worst thing. You need to make a decision and implement it. Don't go around looking for permission, right? That is not your work. As an entrepreneur, you sit down and figure out, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. How do I get it done? Small scale, and you keep on building on that. One good example I like to give is about Steve Jobs. Yeah, Steve Jobs did not go around the world knocking on doors. Should I do this? Should I do this? They've built one of the best phones in the world. One of the best in the world. You see people making lines overnight to get a Steve Jobs product, a phone. Very sexy thing, very beautiful. You did not see him asking for permission, not from his board members. He didn't ask, should I do this? Should I do this? Not from his board members, not from his friends, not from his family. He decided and implemented it, right? So he took a big risk with big rewards. Yeah. A business runs in very many different ways, but the most crucial part is the startup phase, right? How do I start? Where do I get the income from? Where do I get the resources to start the business? And there's a study which tells people businesses fail because they don't have money to start. I don't think so. I think businesses fail because they're not producing a product which people want, selling it fast enough, right, at the right price. Yeah? So you need to figure out which is this product you have that you can sell fast enough at the right quantities, right, to get your revenue, right? So that's what you need to do. I will say mentors are very important. What happens is this: people normally get mentorship when they get employed. People don't like getting employed, but it's the right thing to do, right? I encourage someone, before you start a business, get employed. Get some years, right? But you realize that it will get to a point that you can no longer be employed because you already have a business. Yeah, entrepreneurs keep on building new businesses each and every day. You need to be able to realize that at some point you need to learn from someone, and that's why mentors are very important. I'm personally developing a new organization, and I have mentors locked for the whole year, right? We have coffee, we talk, we decide which data we're doing it, right? And you need to figure out what is the best way to get them, right? There's a gentleman who's mentoring me in one course, in one field of whatever I'm doing, yeah? And I researched on him, right? And one thing when you're searching for mentors, you need to realize, look for the best person in that field. Not second best, not third best. You need to set your goals very high. I'll talk about goals in a few minutes. But you need the best person in the field, right? I'll do the research on him. I'll figure out what does he work, right? How do I get his contact? I'll text him. This is what my intention is. If he does not reply, I'll call him, right? Not once, not 2 times. I'm not telling you to stalk people, but there's a way you can do it to make sure that you get what you want. And for example, the gentleman, it's January, yeah? The gentleman I want to mentor me in one particular field, that is public speaking. I told him, we've talked, we would have chat, we had our phone calls, but I've told him he needs to send me an email so we can move on from there. If he does not send me an email, yeah, I'll go knock on his door. That's how committed you need to be to what you're trying to do. Because he's the only person who can teach you this the right way. There's a reason he's the best, right? So you need to choose the best in your life, right? Same thing with, I mentioned goals, right? Goals are things we need to achieve. The mistake we do for ourselves is that, for example, if I'm looking for a mentor, you know what I do? I look for the nearest guy around here, right? Someone quick access. You need to reach up all the time, yeah? No, don't pick someone on your same level. Pick someone who's very, very high up, right? Those are the kind of people you need, right? So our problem is that we don't set big enough goals, right? I tell myself, I set goals so big, if I don't achieve them this lifetime, I'll come back and do them. That's how serious and committed I am to my goals. So you set very, very big goals, massive goals, right? And what we do as Kenyans, as Africans, is that we write them once a year. And that's a sad bit. What you need to do is write your goals as frequently as possible. If you can, the same way you eat. Yeah? Just as important as oxygen, water and food, goals are that important. It's what takes you to the next level, right? If your goals are small, you'll always be small. You need to create massive goals, right? Massive goals. And with those massive goals, you need to create a plan to achieve them, right? I write my goals twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, right? That's how important they are, yeah, right? And your goals need to be very close to your heart. Yeah? People don't write their goals with passion. Right? You need to have passion. Yeah? You need to figure out, why am I setting this? What am I trying to achieve? Right? What am I trying to get? There's the phrase I use, you need to have a very red hot why. Yeah? Why? Why am I doing this? Am I doing this for my family? Am I doing this for my wife? Am I doing this for my kids? Yeah. Realize, all in all, you're trying to make money. Some people say, okay, I don't want money, right? Mother Teresa didn't want money. She didn't want money, but she was getting all the money to help people. So if you don't want to get money, just get money and help people, man. Yeah? Yeah? You all got that much, right? So work hard, set big standards, get the income. If you don't want it, you can share it. Yeah, because if someone needs your help today and you cannot give a helping hand, you're as good as useless to him. Yeah, but you have the resources to help them. Yeah, you're better placed to help them. Networks are very important in life. Realize we have one mistake. I don't know whether this is there in the Western countries, but what happens is that we have permanent friends, which is not good. Normally people expect you to have one friend for the rest of your life. Trust you me, you're with your friend because you're from the same neighborhood. You were born, for example, in Nairobi, right? If you're born in Nigeria, you'll have a Nigerian best friend. So this is just to tell you that nothing is really permanent. You should not have permanent best friends. Okay, it's normal. It's what people expect. It's the norm. Yeah, it's the average thinking that you need to have a friend. I believe if you have the same friend you had 15 years ago, you're dead. You can just go bury yourself, right? You are dead. Yeah. I believe in having friendship in 3 levels. I need to have friends who are higher than me. I call them mentors. You call them mentors. They're actually your friends. You sit down and have coffee, right? You need to have people who can teach you something. Those are you call mentors, the people you learn from. You need to have people on the same level as you. And that's why you cannot tell me you have friends for 10 years. Have you been on the same level for 10 years? It's impossible. So that means you shouldn't really disappear from the face of the earth, no. But you need to keep on changing your friends. It's not normal, but that's what's needed for you to grow, especially if you're an entrepreneur. You need fresh blood, you need fresh ideas. Once you exhaust this, you need to move on, right? As an entrepreneur, you need to give back. That's why you need friends who are a bit lower. Yeah, friends you help and you feel good, man. I helped someone. Yeah, so those are kind of friends or kind of different relationships you have. Those are your networks. There are 3 different levels, but you need to be able to see who's where and where do I need to change. Growing a business is not an easy thing. I know, I've been there, but it gets easier as you go along. People need to know you. Number one, people need to know you. I'll say that again. People need to know you. People need to know your brand. People need to know your business. Right now, when people look at me, the only thing they see is ABW, Africa Blue Webs. That is a brand they know, right? People need, that's why you find big organizations spend millions and millions and millions on advertisement. They want to get out of obscurity. People buy from people they know. I can't give you money if I don't know you. I must know you from somewhere, right? So that's how you grow your business. You must get out of obscurity. Don't get comfortable. Reach out. How do I get known? Right? Do I need to advertise on Facebook? Do I need to advertise on Twitter? Whatever it takes, make sure you are known. That is how you grow a business. When people know your brand, when people realize who you are, what you do, all they do is just go through their phone, yeah, and search for that person because they know you, yeah. So that's how you grow your business. They're very close to what I've just discussed because the key point here is you want people to know you. So obscurity. You need to sit down and think, however small, do I need to do something for free? Do I need, you're in the media, do I need to post some YouTube videos just to show people that I'm doing something? Those very big actors, right now, most of them, the concept was that they did something, they recorded it, they put it on social media, YouTube, and someone somewhere saw it and like, I want to work with this guy. So you must keep on putting yourself out there, till someone I want to work with this guy. Yes. So you need to get yourself known. I really don't believe it, right? I believe it gets to a level of business where you can actually say I can live large. But if, for example, you have 1 million shillings, 10 million, people assume it's a lot of money. It's not, right? When you get into entrepreneurship, your goal is freedom. God forbid today everything just shuts down. The roads, you can't access the roads, you can't do anything, right? Realize that you don't have money because it all disappears in 3 months. Yeah? Uhuru Kenyatta has money. Chris Kirubi has money. Bill Gates has money. Yeah? The rest of us are just trying. Yeah? And the consolation we give ourselves is I'm doing better than my neighbor, right? My neighbor has a 32-inch, I have a 50, man. I have a 50. Yeah, and we get so excited. We get so excited about that. That okay, fine. I have 3,000 square feet. My neighbor's 1,000, man. I'm doing great. And it's the same concept of being average, right? We just want to be like everyone else. You need to leave that pack, that middle class, move to the next one. Yeah, you need to keep on growing. Same concept, getting your friends, you need to keep on growing. Yeah. So I wouldn't say someone who needs to work or wake up every single morning is rich and needs to live a big life. I believe in living very lean, a lean life, right? If it's not in your house, why are you paying 200,000? Why are you paying, so much? Yeah, you need to be able to save enough, yeah, to buy your own house. Yeah, what we do, especially in Kenya, what we do is that I want to buy a 50 by 100, man. I want a 50 by 100. You can most of average the people in the middle class will want 100, 50 by 100. The real people in business buy 30 acres. 30 acres, 50 acres, 100 acres. That's a businessman. If you've not got into a place where you can buy 100 acres, right? Just keep on saving, yeah? And the saving that we have is usually, I want to save for 2 months, I want to save for 3 months. I tell people, save for 30 months, 60 months, that's the money you need. Until that time, keep on hustling, yeah? Wake up feeling mad as hell. I'm hungry. I'm really, really, really hungry. Why am I broke, man? Why in God's name am I broke? Just keep on making the money. Put it away. Because if it's peanuts, you just keep on doing the 50 by 100s, and there's no way you're going to see. There's no one who can even remember anyone who's done a 50 by 100, but someone remembers when you have a building with your name on top. Yeah? When someone tells you this guy has land for miles, now that's the kind of person you want. So as an entrepreneur, you feel that you've succeeded, you're doing well, and you keep on mark timing because you're looking at your previous success. Yeah? You don't know your mark timing. There's a reason why a car has a very big windshield and very small side mirrors. For to me, I'll just hit them away, just keep on driving, yeah? There's a reason. We get so proud and connected to our past, and we feel, I've achieved this, I've achieved that. That's nonsense. You should be focusing on your goals. It should be the only thing in your life. Yeah? Look at the bank account. Are you making money? Yeah? Yeah? You need to save enough for you to do something. Entrepreneurs, as I said, entrepreneurs grow businesses. They leave that one, they get another one. Get this money yourself, grow the second business, pump it to the third business. That's being an entrepreneur. Wow. Yeah? Not just pumping, I achieved this, one thing I do when I talk to people, and someone is very busy talking about his past, I just walk away. It's that serious to me. Yeah? Don't talk about your past. I don't care about your past. Tell me, what do you want to do? And that's how us as Kenyans, us as Africans need to think. That's how these Wazungus think. And that's where they are right now. That's why they're where they are right now. There are two ways of people tapping into that, into our potential. I would say, I'll call it that. One is to either come on the ground and do it, or come in as an investor, right? So those people who come on the ground and do it, are people who have passion. You can still call them entrepreneurs. The other guys are still just pumping in money for the sake of just quick returns. I don't think there's anything called balance, man. Balance to me, when I say balance, the first thing that comes to my head is a clown. They keep on balancing. Yeah, you shouldn't balance. You need to look at yourself like, okay, for me, how I look at it myself is, I don't look at myself like Tuva the businessman, Tuva the whatever. I look at myself as this is my life. It's one unit. Don't divide it into so much. It's one unit, right? So what are you balancing? Yeah, yeah. For example, if I have 10 tasks I need to do today, most people, when you give them a third task, an 11th task and a 12th task, what they do is they take one thing and replace it with I remove one thing, I put another one. That's balancing to them, right? What you need to do is forget about balancing and just create more time. I call it manufacturing time, right? You manufacture time. If, for example, your day starts at 5 and you need to do an extra thing, wake up at 4. Nothing will happen to you. Trust me. Yeah? So wake up at 4. If you need to have another meeting, don't remove the 4 o'clock. Just make it 7. Yeah? If another one comes, make it at 8. Right? So to me is don't contract. Because what we do is we sacrifice one item to fit another, to accommodate another thing. Yeah? That is contracting to me. At any point in your life, you should always be growing. Yeah? Right? I don't want to contract to expand. I just want to keep on growing. Yeah? So to me, I don't believe in anything called balance. I just think it's a phrase people use to excuses not to do things. You need to stick to it, man. Yeah, it's hard, it's tough. The bills will come pile up on your desk. It's tough, so you need to be able to persevere. You need to be able to be focused. You need to believe in yourself. A leader needs to believe in themselves. That's number one. Yeah, it's like, dogs smell fear, right? You immediately walk around and you're scared. You don't show any confidence, then the rest of the team just dwindles and just dries away, right? You need to be very convicted. You need to know, this is what I believe in. Yeah, calm brain, calm sunshine is going to work, right? I'll tell you 2 stories. One is you need to be so strong in your belief that, okay, I'll give you an example. You walk in a mall and you see a very nice lady, yeah? Conviction is picking up your phone, calling your mother. Tell your mother, Mom, I have a wife, yeah? I have a wife, Nimona Bibi, right? And she'll start asking you, what's her name? Where does she come from? I don't know that yet, yeah? I'll go figure that out, yeah? But I have a wife, Nakuletea Bibi. That's how convicted you should be. You need to be confident like that. Yes. Yeah? Call until it's done. Yeah? Then figure it out. Yeah.
Details.
Yeah. Yeah. The rest are just nitty-gritties. But the concept, the idea is this. That's what I'm trying to do. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you the second story. This about the CEO of Starbucks. When they first went into Japan, what happened was they did a market research. They had a local researching team to do the research for them, right? And this market team, very big, fancy marketing team, did their research, brought the reports. The guy listened to them with a lot of respect. Okay, what more can you offer? And he listened, he came back to his office and sent his marketing manager, said, I'll go fire those people. They're not helping me. And they were fired. And if you look at the videos, the YouTube videos of when Starbucks initially opened, you'll see people very proud, right? And if you roll back, the main reason these marketing guys, the consulting company, told them was that you need to remove your logo. It's not good. They don't like it. Everything boils down to this logo, right? Totally fire them, man. So if you look at the clips. If you look at the clips on YouTube about Starbucks opening in Japan, you realize people are so proud. They're taking, these things have like some cover, and everyone was just scanning it to show, I'm from Starbucks, the logos in front. And they put 2 logos, right? So that's the kind of belief you need to have in yourself. Yeah, people always talk, but you need to realize that you need to know what you know and believe in it, despite what every single person is doing. First thing is your team is the backbone. Your team is everything. right? Your team is what makes sure your daily routines work. It's your team. It's a structure. Without it, you're useless. However, there's some few things which people get wrong. They believe a leader sometimes needs to be nice, and leader needs to be just. There's a difference between justice and being nice. Yeah? Justice is that we discuss whatever we agree on as gentlemen. Yeah? Needs to go as it is. I don't need to be nice. If you look at the term nice in the dictionary, or if you Google original name of nice, you know what it means? Right? It means village fool. That's the translation I got. On online, it tells you foolish, lack of brains. That is the original meaning of nice, the word nice. I translate it in my African way, just village fool, right? So you don't want to be nice. You want to be just. Your team must be motivated. You need to talk to them, encourage them, right? So those are some of the things you need to handle. You know, people, same thing being nice. People fear firing people, right? I have this saying that the right time to fire someone is the first time you think about it. When you sit down in the desk and you think, man, I need to fire this guy, that's the right time to fire someone. So as an entrepreneur, as a leader, you don't need to be a tyrant, but there's some basics in life, because negative energy ruins everyone, right? Personally, I do not hire grades. I hire attitude, right? I hire how you think. I hire how you present yourself. I hire the confidence. And I'll know in a minute, right? I don't hire grades. I don't even care about grades. I look at your CV just to get your name, and that's it. So when I talk, I can actually refer to you, right? Hi, Eve, you know? So your attitude is key, right? And in any business, you need to hire the attitude so that the business can move. The right attitude, you can score anything. I like sales. I like money, right? Revenue for an organization is the only thing people need to think about. Revenue. How do we make the paper? How do you get that ink? Yeah? How do you get that bank? Yeah? That's what needs to. So how do people sell? Right? What are the myths, maybe? What are the myths of selling? And some of the myths which we'll discuss is that people always assume you're born a salesperson. No, you learn, right? If you look at me 10 years ago, I couldn't talk. As in, talking was not natural to me. And it's not really my fault. When I was born, I was told, sit on that chair, wear a uniform, wear a tie, right? Don't touch this guy, don't touch this guy, don't even touch yourself, man. Yeah? Why can't I touch myself? Tell me why. So, and these are things you can learn. You read. I read a lot, right? I read a lot. I listen to what people have to say. You need to be able to absorb other people's conscious. The only way you do that is reading, right? So, reading changes your attitude. You need to know that every person is a salesperson, and forget about the myths, right? So we'll discuss more about sales and the myths and how to close. Everyone needs to know you. Every single person. Yeah. If you have a power to reach the whole world, yeah, you need to get yourself known. The rule is, if you get half the country to hate you, that means the whole world, the whole country knows you. Yeah? If you get half the country to hate you, you can become president. So everyone needs to know you, whether they like you or hate you, but let them know you, right? I sell with so much attitude and conviction, right? 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 Even if you won't buy from me today, you'll never ever forget me, right? So that's the kind of energy an entrepreneur needs. And it won't be easy. It's never ever easy. It's never, if someone tells you entrepreneurship is easy, trust me, it's not. Yeah, but you must have that zeal, that energy. Yeah, you should be able to wake up at 3 and the first thing in your head is like, man, I need to get this done. Yeah, forget about this bedding. Let me just get this. That's the kind of energy you need.